There is a special session on the state schedule, but it's not about the budget, as we've just been saying. It's for congressional redistricting, and the agenda is getting very crowded. Take a look. Governor Ron DeSantis has now pushed the session back to April the 28th. It's 4 days long. Added to the agenda is a vaccine exemptions bill and the Artificial Intelligence Bill of Rights. Both of these died in the House during the regular session. In terms of the redistricting, Democrats are firmly opposed to the redistricting. They are calling it illegal. Republican House Speaker Daniel Perez wants to see the governor's proposed map before committing to any plan. Florida's constitution prohibits drawing new districts for partisan gain or to help or harm incumbents. Victor, I'd like to start with you. How do you see all this playing out?
It's a disaster. It's a train wreck because the Congress right now the ratio is 20 Republicans and 8 Democrats in the congressional delegation. They want to make it 24 Republicans and 4 Democrats, even though it's true there's a few more Republicans statewide, but not that many Republicans. And what's happening now since Donald Trump is so immensely unpopular, if you're a Republican and your district is plus 4 or 8, and you now you have to absorb, let's say you take Kathy Castor's district and cut her up and start giving all those Democrats in Republican districts, which they don't want to begin with. Now that 4% edge they have is gone to 0, because we're going to get into in a minute in the next one of the other segments about the independents, switching to Democrats. So that's going to make a lot. It's going to backfire, and that's what they're scared of. And none of the congressmen that I've talked to on either side wants any change. They like it as bad as it is. They like to keep it just the way it is. So now they know, because now look, as close as time goes on, people want to know what their districts are, who they got to talk to, who's their voters. So now this is messing everything up, and they have precedents because the whole redistricting part is really the purview of the legislature. That's going to be the House and Senate. The last time around, the governor says, I don't like those maps. He just gave them a map and they rubber stamped it. But the problem is now DeSantis is at the end of his rope. He has the clock's ticking. He has very little time left. And they, like Mark said, they gave him everything he wanted at the beginning.
DeSantis certainly isn't the only governor in the U.S. who's doing this. This is, part of a national battle over the congressional maps. Sure. You have Florida, Texas, North Carolina, and Missouri. Those 3 have already changed their congressional districting maps. And California, no. Democrat-led California responded in kind. Virginia is the one that is going to be looked at next. And DeSantis was even asked, was this special session on redistricting moved so it's closer to that April 21st special session when voters in Virginia will vote whether to give the authority back to the Democrat-led legislature.
Yeah, as Vic said, I've talked to a lot of people in Tallahassee, and the general consensus is it's never going to happen. He may come up with something, but in Tampa area, you'd have to dilute Luna, Bilirakis, Lee, and Buchanan's seat, putting more Democrats in there and more Republicans and Kathy Castor. And they're all nervous that is going to so much dilute their voting base that they're not in favor of it.
And the dirty little secret, I apologize for interrupting you, is that Democrats don't want Republicans in their district, and Republicans do not want Democrats in their district. So they're happy the way things are. This has been ironed out over a lot of hashing. So they like it just the way it is, and they do not want to change.
And meanwhile, the voters are just scratching their heads saying what's going on.
Yeah, and you're coming right up against, the qualifying period is in June. So I mean,
that's right.
And it's a Democrat. I don't know if Kathy Castor's going to be my representative or Bilirakis.